Hey guys, welcome to Dino Crisis. It's probably one of my favorite survival horror games. Now, a lot of people will argue with me. It's not the best survival horror game I've ever played, and I'm not going to go into what that is because you talk to 10 people, you'll get 10 different answers. Well, actually, you'll probably get like 3 different answers, just really loud. So, this game is mechanic-wise one of my favorite. It's like this weird mix of Metal Gear Solid and you can see a lot in this game the more action-oriented directions the Resident Evil games were going to go for, and the fourth and fifth installment in this game. It's also got a nice little
You have mail.
I have mail. Now I am going to talk to this opening.
The second report from Military Experiment Facility. Agent name, Tom.
I have successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned. I have encountered no information regarding top-secret development of new type weapons, but I have discovered there is an unexpected individual at this facility. The man is Dr. Kirk, the leading authority of our nation's energy research. Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working as the head of a non-weapon project at this facility. The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved, recommending that necessary actions be taken immediately.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk.
One good thing about this game is that the voice acting really isn't that bad compared to some of the Resident Evil games. And Dr. Kirk to me just looks like a douchebag. It's probably the hair. You can always tell a douchebag by his hair. Oh, it's probably the US government that rejected it, because only the United States government would reject unlimited free energy for everyone.
Operation instructions.
I'm glad I don't have a computer like that. One that narrates everything I'm doing. Turning off my phone. I actually remember to do it this time. Or it won't ring into the microphone.
Feels like we've got a little turbulence.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated convergence point.
Like I said, the voice acting in this game's pretty good.
Got
I
it?
mean, considering its era and considering its predecessors. I mean, because no matter how good the Resident Evil games are, the voice acting has always been kind of... even in the newer installments.
Sorry I'm late.
It's time. Let's move out.
What about Cooper?
Forget him. Time's up.
That is
Wait!
beautiful redhead there is our protagonist, the person we will be controlling, Regina. And that is the very, very unlucky guy who they're not waiting for. And he became a tasty T-Rex snack. Tasty T-Rex treat. Alliteration is fun.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies.
You also may notice that the game does not
Something's wrong.
use
The lights in the
pre-rendered
guardhouse are
backgrounds. Stop talking while I'm talking.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards.
Or
You
maybe
know, a little song, a little dance.
or maybe they were all eaten by dinosaurs. Which we know to be the case. I mean, you know, it's not a big surprise. The game is called Dino Crisis.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
Despite the fact that the voice acting
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
is much
Forget
better.
about it. Just let Gale handle this.
Excuse me.
All right.
Moving around my microphone. It's good to know that even though the voice acting is much better than you would expect from a Capcom survival horror game, that they still
let's
have those
do
stupid
this.
hand gestures.
I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to all the security systems from there. I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
How come he gets a freaking assault rifle? That dude over there gets looks to be some kind of also an assault
Let
rifle.
me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there and ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny.
Her voice is
Still
so
need to
familiar.
figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
God, her voice is so familiar. Where have I heard it before? And she has really big thighs. Look at that. Anyway, from what I was talking about, this game controls pretty much like your standard Resident Evil game. You walk in whatever direction you're facing. Hitting left and right turns you. You hold square to run. You also hold triangle to run, but that's, you know, beside the point. Hold R1 to bring anything, but you can actually move while you have your weapon drawn.